If you are a real estate investor and looking to invest in real estate, especially in the area of North Carolina, this is the video you want to watch, because here I'm going to show you one property, and there are multiple properties, I would say, in this area that fits the criteria of investing in that kind of property that will give you a leverage over any other place. And again, I'm talking about nice properties, single family homes that does not require you to manage directly. You can manage it remotely as well. And I'm going to show you one property, and from this you can at least take an idea that what it would take to invest in property like this in this area of Greensboro, North Carolina. So I have this property you can see on my screen. This property was listed a couple of days ago. You can see the property address. It's 326 Bingham Street in Greensboro, and this property is already rented with a tenant inside this property. And I'll tell you exactly how much the cash flow would be if you decide to go ahead and purchase this. So if you look into the pictures right now, you can see that it has all the LVP flooring and it's neatly done. It does not need any other repair or any other major expense if you purchase this property as an investment. So I'm sure it should be okay for next 5-6 years. At least it should not have anything major expense to keep it up and running. So in this case, you can see that this is in actually towards the very close to the downtown of Greensboro, but still it is close to a park area which has like a lot of green spaces. So people definitely love to live in these kind of spaces here. And you can see that the downtown is so close, you can see those buildings. So it has a lot of population, especially from the college students perspective, as well as there are a lot other type of people who love to stay near the downtown area. That kind of population you can get in, but it is already rented, and if you decide you want to have a different tenant, you can go ahead and get a new one. But in this case, it looks like it has a decent backyard space as well, and we can get through more details if you decide to make an offer or decide to work with me to see how it would be a good investment property, right? So you can see they have primary bedroom, and they have like second bedroom, third bedroom, so 3 bedrooms plus the living area and dining area, kitchen, and you have got 2 full bath. So in this case, this is going to be a nice single family property that you can put for rent for a long time. You can get long time tenants in this. And one more thing is, I don't think this property has any HOA, so you do not have to worry about any HOA, paying for any HOA fee or any kind of restrictions from HOA side that usually have for short-term rentals and things like that. Now, if you also look into one of the most important details is whether it makes sense, whether it will cash flow or not. So let me go through the numbers. So it is assuming that you are paying the full price, but again, we do not always pay the full price. We pay whatever is worth for the property, and I'll help you in getting the right offer. So if you look at this, like at 219,900, and if you pay like 20% down with this interest rate, I hope this is the right one, because these days the rates are fluctuating, but let's assume that this is the right rate, 6.65 for 30 years fixed. In that case, the property taxes and the home insurance all combined together, the total monthly outflow will be 1,310. And again, if you want to add a property manager, it could be additional $100. But I think even if in that case, right now the property is currently renting for $1,850. So if 1850 and 1350 is the case, then definitely you are making around $500. But sure, the cash flow will be a little less if you are not managing yourself, if you are engaging a property manager to manage it for you. So that is the case. Like usually $500 per month as a positive cash flow is a good signal for a property of this kind of value. So you may not be able to find properties in other areas that can cash flow at least $500 per month. And I know that there can be other repair costs or things like that that can creep in, but there are properties here in this price range which are brand new. So the brand new properties will definitely not require any kind of maintenance activities, at least for next 4 or 5 years, anything major. I know there will be some minor activities, but still it will be warranted by the builder for at least first year. So that is the case with the properties in this area, which can cash flow from day one, right? So you don't have to worry about anything. You will continue to build your equity over the period of time, and also it is easier to rent out. Like it should not take more than 2 to 3 weeks at most to get the right tenant to your property. So if you are interested and if you are willing to build your rental portfolio, even if you're out of state, I can really help you out in making those decisions. And also I can link you up with great property managers who can help you in managing these properties on a day in and day out basis. So you don't have to do anything other than just being an investor and getting the benefit of being a real estate investor, as well as getting the cash flow and getting the benefit of depreciating this asset to reduce your tax liabilities. So if you have any questions, any concerns, or anything, any question you want to talk about the real estate market in this area of Triad, reach out to me. I'll be able to help you and make you take control of your future by becoming a real estate investor. Thank you again for watching and listening. And if you have any questions, reach out to me at my number given in the screen. Thanks again and have a great rest of your